Fort Atkinson head coach Steve Mahoney after Blackhawks' 34-20 win over Oregon and their Badger South Conference opening win. Coach, overall thoughts?
You know, it was just really nice to get some momentum going tonight and be 1-0 in the conference. It's been a couple years since we've been out of top on this conference. And our kids, we talked a lot about that, about digging out of what we've done the last 2 years. And this is a new season, finding a way. I thought our offense was very good tonight and very physical. And I thought our defense just continued to play the way they've been all year long. Very physical, finding ways to get stops. You know, and our special teams I thought were solid as well.
Coach, you couldn't have asked for a better start to the first half. You get the interception on the opening drive and then a touchdown on the following drive.
Yeah, and our offense needed that. You know, last week we only had 1 first down in the first half. So, you know, we had a little confidence issues at points this week, which I think is typical for teams. But to get that first score and let those offensive linemen get lathered up and let Preston get going downhill. And Matt made some nice throws and got Jared involved right away. That was a very good drive to get us on the board.
Yeah, and you followed it up with another touchdown, and you talked about balance, so you get a receiving touchdown as well.
Yep, and that's what we know. If we're going to be pretty good, we're probably going to run it 65% of the time and throw it 35. We've got weapons, and getting Jared Edwards involved, and OB involved, and Cole. I mean, we've got some athletes that we've got to do, and that helps Preston. Good thing tonight, too, is we got Matt some carries, timely carries, to keep the sticks going for us.
Yeah, and just talk about the end of the half. Oregon come back a little bit, and you guys miss out a bit on a scoring opportunity. Yeah,
we thought they had one nice drive. They had a big play that led them a scoring opportunity, and then Cole Nelson ran a kickoff back to the 50, and we were very efficient in the last 2 minutes and got all the way down. We thought we scored, but it was a drop, and we put ourselves in position for a field goal, and we just missed it. So we were pretty efficient with the last 2 minutes and gave ourselves a chance to score. We were a little leery, though. You know, we gave Oregon some momentum going into halftime. They were pretty fired up, so we wanted to come out right away and get something going and get some points on the board in the second half.
Yeah, and talk about that second half, because you had the ball in your hands for most of the third and fourth quarter. Oregon gets an interception, but ball's in the offensive hand opposed to having your defense on the field like last week.
Yeah, and the time of possession is going to be really interesting to look at. And we just, we ran, we threw it a little bit, got Jared on some good bubble screens, but we were just able to kind of kill that game in the second half with the time keeping it on the ground. So our kids managed the clock well at the game. You know, when we get into that point where we have a lead, we use every ounce of what I call the shot clock, and we were kind of winding it down, and our kids executed very well.
And we've talked about it a lot last year, this year. Preston just doesn't quit.
Yeah, you got a guy like Preston Strasburg on your team, you're going to be pretty good. And we know that our O-line's great, and our fullbacks and tight ends did a really good job, but Preston did a lot of work tonight. He had 40 carries for 244 yards, I think, and 4 touchdowns. That's a big night for any high school back. But we have a talented back, and we need to make sure that we can use them.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. We'll see you next week.
Thanks.